Good morning, everybody. Um, my name is Anna, and this is my third class, digital class, and I'm getting more and more excited about these meetings because more people are enjoying, and it feels like I meet you every day, and we do something that help both of us through this situation that we are going through, and we get connected also, we keep connected, so I'm very grateful. I'm still learning, and soon I will have the class in Portuguese, the text under. All right. Today the class will be also around 30 minutes, a little bit more flow, but don't be afraid, stay with me and you do as good as possible. As a client said yesterday, she said, I can just do my best, and that's it, this is good enough. So the intention today, I was thinking about feelings that when we start to practice yoga, and actually all the way when you are stepping on your mat, you may feel sensations or feelings. Things are coming up. Sometimes you get upset with yourself or frustrated, angry, but many times we are scared. Why? Because we feel that the body is quite stiff, and maybe we have pain or sorrow or kind of a history in some areas of the body. And this is normal because actually you are start to listen to your body, questioning, and also questioning the process. Most of us, we want a miracle, so that okay, fix it everything now, and this is not going to be possible. So what's going to happen is that you may come to a yoga class because you feel stiffness or pain, and I think you're going to get a great release. All right. It's going to take a little while. The first classes you're probably going to feel a little bit like life is coming around this area, if it's the shoulders or the belly or the knees, whatever, the neck. So you're going to feel that something is happening, circulation is going on. But later on you're going to understand that yoga can give you much more than this. It's a really healing process that it's starting in the body, not just in the physical way. You're gonna get off with this pain in your shoulders, and maybe you get a little bit sorrow in somewhere else. Life is going on, so well, I cannot promise that you're gonna be pain-free, but the process will give you the clear idea that you can change your body or affect your well-being situation. All right. How? So these positions that we are doing, whatever it is, Trigonasana, whatever acrobatic ones, actually we are using the body as a tool to understand that there is potential to create another situation, to break old patterns. But it's not just in the physical way, okay? This is gonna happen in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, and you're gonna, later on, more you practice, more you're gonna feel this, that you are getting in touch with your inner self, okay? So, releasing old patterns, healing old injuries, getting new ones. You understand that the body is inconsistent, it's always moving. and changing, growing, understanding and learning. So the idea with yoga is not just the positions, okay? It's a philosophy and understanding how energy she works through us and through the world, how she keeps us alive. And yes, so this is the idea for today. We're gonna focus in these fears that suddenly can come up during the class. All right? And you should respect these feelings, so don't press yourself through the position. This is really a rule, okay? You have to connect and focus in the breath all the time, because breathing, you keep yourself alive, and the position, the moment, will be also alive. It means that you can change. And just also notice these informations. Why I'm afraid of this? Can I work through this? Or should I do it today? Or should I wait a little bit more? So always it's a kind of conversation. All right? You listen, you respect, and you act. All right, so good enough. This is the intention for today. I hope you were sitting in a comfort position. You can still keep using the blanket, as I told you yesterday. So if you feel that your hips are quite stiff and you're sitting in the buttocks, you're unconscious. So we're gonna lift a little bit. So I'm coming from this situation more in this path, okay? So I feel that my sit bones are pointing downwards. It's much more easy to stretch the spine though. If I'm sitting here, I cannot stretch. So the idea from the beginning, remember, is to stretch the spine. We're gonna build strength to the spine. We can rest the hands on the top of the knees. You're gonna drop your shoulders. As we close the eyes for a moment, you're gonna focus just in the breath, okay? So coming through the nose and passing through your throat, and you feel the sensation through your diaphragm, and you're gonna inhale as you expand your body, refilling. As exhale, we are pulling, okay? It's like inwards, drawing inwards, and inhale, expansion. Feel chi, prana, coming through your belly, behind the belly, and in the pelvic floor. So you're gonna feel this slight, a very subtle expansion. You may exaggerate in the beginning if you want to. Some people like to feel it with the palms on the belly. As we inhale and exhale, you're bringing everything, contracting inwards, okay? So in the beginning, you may do this just to get in touch with these muscles or these areas in the body. And exhale, bring it in. So when we start the connection with the breath, we get this symphony. We are tuning in to ourselves. All right? And breathing deeply, feeling the sensation for just being here now. Thank you for enjoying my class again. Okay, just start with scrubbing the palms and hitting the energy lines. You may cross your fingers and play with your palms, just stretching forward and upwards. And we're gonna push out. You're gonna drop the chin to the chest, okay? So you're gonna make a round movement with your spine, and then you're gonna inhale and release, adjust. As we exhale, Bring your chin to your chest. You make a round movement, feeling the shoulder blades, and inhale coming up. Exhale, pushing up, and inhale. And the last one, exhale, keep it, hold it for just a moment, feel the contraction inside your body, and then release. Okay, with the palms just aligned with the hips, we're gonna lift the right arm and really look up, so as you're gonna reach the sky, giving yourself inhale, long breathing, tall, and exhale coming down. And the next one, we're gonna inhale, feel the sensation through the side of your body. If it's hard to reach up, or maybe you have problem, difficulty or issue stretching the arm, so just feel. And then we're gonna try to cross the fingers just behind the head and open up the chest as much as you can. We're gonna bring in as we exhale, so you release the elbows, press slightly the chin to the chest. Keep your spine aligned, okay? So we're gonna inhale, bring this sternum forward, open elbows and chest, try to look up. You may hear that it's cracking a little bit in your back or your neck. Exhale, bringing again, together and down. Release. As you inhale, you're gonna go as far as possible, okay? Feel the challenge. Maybe in the shoulder blades or the chest. You're gonna feel where you should feel, okay? And exhale, bringing down. And you're gonna have the sensation that the chin is touching the chest. Okay, we look up and release, making a twist, easy twist. So we just cross the left arm over the knee and look over your shoulder. Try to keep this kind of proud or lifting sensation with the spine, okay? And then we turn again, gaze forward and twist. Exhaling. The breath through your body, down in the belly and the pelvic floor. And then we're going to move forward, starting with child's position again. And stretch your arms, press your fingers down, make it big hands, and release your forehead. And this movement is going to be great for you if you usually question your shoulder situations. So as we are coming up, we're going to stay in tabletop. You remember this square. So lifting the left arm high up, look up. We're going to drop and cross and bring the chin down. And try to relax. So you see my butt pointing up. I may stretch my right arm forward, or you can also try to go around yourself. You have time to try both also. So you just feel the sensation. Breathe again, bringing the breath down in the belly. Giving yourself time. When you exhale, you may feel that you are releasing a little bit deeper in the position. And then we come back with the right palm on the mat, lifting all the way up to the left side as we inhale. Open the fingers and then exhale coming down. All right, we do the other side again. And then we lift the same, coming down. Adapting my class to English, and it's kind of getting a little bit weird because in my real Swedish class I'm mixing also a little Swedish, English, whatever. So go around with your left palm or arm and feel the sensation, especially feeling difference between left and right, all right? So usually we have imbalance, so that's why we are also practicing yoga and trying to connect the sides of the body, and upper side, lower side, front side, back side. Coming back with the left palm on the mat again, going up all the way. Look up. As we exhale, we are coming down. Okay, shake a little bit. We're gonna make circles. Circles, big circles from the hips. You feel the shoulders working, the wrists and the knees. You make it clockwise also, counterwise. Feeling the sensation. And then we're gonna drop the underarm. You may drop the top of the head, and if it's okay for you, you're gonna walk with your elbows forward and put your palms in Namaste. We usually call this connection Namaste. And just release the chest, so the elbows gonna press against the mat a little bit upwards. So feel the sensation and breathe through. Stay here a little while. Just breathe. And bring your awareness to the shoulder blades, or maybe the triceps also, the upper arm. And how do you feel? And then we're going to release slow, coming up in tabletop. And bringing the toes down. We're going to stretch the hips up, bring the chin to the chest. So this is a down facing dog, but we're not going to stay here longer, okay? We're just going to bring the gaze forward, walk slowly forward, and coming down with your hips, sitting on the heels. I would like you to really bend the toes, okay? So coming on the top of your foot sole. And inhale, look up. As we exhale, we're gonna fall forward. You don't have to stretch all the way, okay? Keep the fingers on the mat and keep rolling the head so the chin is coming to your chest. And then we go again down, inhale. And exhale, swing upward the hips. Maybe you come a little bit deeper. Inhale, open up, exhale. Knees bend or straight legs, we're gonna bring the palms on the mat and walk a lot around yourself. So you walk around, pressing the feet soles. They should be close to each other or touching each other. So we walk, and then we're gonna come back to the center and roll up. Remember, this class will be a light flow, so stay with me. I'm gonna give you very easy ways to do this sequence, all right? So we're gonna be standing. We call this mountain position, or I usually say samastiti. It means that we are meeting in this point. So we inhale, lifting the arms over the head, looking up, palms should be touching, and we are looking behind the thumbs. As we exhale, we fall forward. You're gonna bend your knees, okay? So I want you to touch the mat, not hanging. We are not hanging. We are touching the mat and looking. If it's possible, you're gonna stretch the legs. All right, you follow your body. As we inhale, we're gonna look forward. Maybe you're gonna stretch the legs though, and keeping your spine straight, looking forward. Hands down, step back. It's very, very important that you spread out your fingers. Many people lose the fingers, so you're gonna have pain in your wrists. All right, don't do this. Try to feel that the fingers are almost like a root system growing. And then we are coming down with the elbows near the body. As you are coming down, you stretch the leg, and you're gonna do a little cobra, just stimulate the spine, sweet. and coming up to child's pose. All the way back, drop the forehead, stretch the arms. And then we're gonna go all the way to down facing dog. So I just come up to tabletops, toes down, and lifting up. All right, easy. So adjust your feet a little bit, drop your head, breathing, and then we're gonna walk forward again. You can choose if you want to jump. You don't have to jump all the way. You can jump just halfway. And we're gonna jump with the hips, not just with the legs. Some people jump like this. I would like you to move your hips and bringing feet together, soft. You bounce, and then you correct your fingers a little bit closer. As we inhale, exhale, you fall forward, and you're gonna roll up all the way. Palms up, gaze up, look behind the thumbs, and then you can correct and come to the mountain again. All right, let's do this again. So I'm just gonna add some movements and easy. We make it easy, all right? Lift arms up as you inhale, palms touching, gaze up. As we exhale, we fall forward. You may bend your knees so your fingers are touching and you are rolling in chin to the chest. Inhale, look up, stretch your spine. If it's possible, you're gonna stretch your knees also. And then we go back. Easy, light, drop the knees. Try to go down, not releasing the hips first, okay? So we're gonna go down as we are like a plank, a half plank, and stretching the legs, come up. Now we're gonna go back to child's pose and add one moment more. As we are coming up to tabletop, I'm gonna go up with the hips to down facing dog, adjust the feet, and then swinging the right leg up. You're gonna look forward. You may bend your knee and take a big step. If you come halfway, I want you to take your right foot and place it so it's aligned with your left hand. You can drop the left knee also. This alignment is important. And then grounding the left hand, we're gonna lift the right arm up, looking up. You see my hips are quite heavy now, coming forward. And we may try different movements with this right arm, like you're making a big bow, a big circle, feeling the sensation. You may have to try, you can try to have your palm just behind your head. And slowly gonna go down with the elbow and with the right hand also. The idea is that maybe you can come a little bit deeper in your underarms. Rest the top of the head on the mat if it's possible. And breathe, okay? You have to breathe through this sequence. And slow, coming up, changing. So I'm gonna step back in the downward facing dog. If you want, you can stretch your leg higher up and coming down. Make it what it feels better for you. The left leg is going up also, and you may bend the right one. You take a step forward. If you come halfway, don't worry. Either you drop the right knee and adjust. So I want the left foot just align with the right hand. All right? And then we're gonna drop the hips and lift the left arm. Pay attention, especially if you have a kind of situation around the shoulders. So you may pay attention how it feels. In some positions, when we are really teasing the nerve system, you're gonna shake. Yes, if you have an injury there, this is gonna be good for you. Believe it.
but it may tease you right away here. And as I told you, you may feel a little bit scary about some movements. Dropping the elbow and the head, you may go all the way or try to drop the underarm. You see my hips are getting even more heavy. So I'm coming really down. Feel the sensation through your hips, through your shoulders, through your arms. And then when we release the position, I will walk with my hands up. Go all the way to down facing dog. You may bend your legs or knees if you want to, or if it's possible, available, you stretch. Coming down with the legs aligned again, feet aligned, we rest in child's pose. Out. Now we're gonna move, coming up with the head, cross the legs over and come to a sitting position. Is also on the sit bones, okay? If you feel stiff when you are sitting, you are here, you may use the blanket again. So we're gonna sit on the top of the blanket just to roll forward, yeah? Attach your legs, the thigh muscles, flex your feet, and the toes should be pointing upwards. So this is gonna be the ground, all right, sitting. Lifting the arms up as we inhale. We're gonna twist the body to the left as you are dropping the hands just outside the knee and make a sweet twist in your spine. Look up. You see my legs are very active now and I'm breathing through. Feeling the shoulders as we inhale and exhale. You may drop the nose. Explore a little bit what is happening, the connection between the neck and the shoulders and shoulder blades. And then we're gonna come up all the way, twist to the other side. This is a very good movement also for the spine and the nerve system, cleansing movement, always when we twist the body. Keeping the spine high and tall, looking over the shoulder. And if you want, you can play with your nose, drop the nose, twist it around, the connection between the neck muscles, just behind the ear, you should feel sensation through the shoulders and shoulder blades. And then we're gonna come back to the center, lifting the arms up as we inhale. A quite tough position to come up here, and then we're gonna stretch forward. You're not gonna compromise with your spine here, okay? If you want, you can keep dropping the arms and keep your spine straight. Feeling very active and engaging the muscles in the thighs. And if it's possible, we're gonna reach the toe. Yoga grip, peace and love fingers. And we're gonna charge the energy as we inhale and exhale, bending forward. You're gonna go as far as possible for you, okay? Not pressing, breathing. Maybe you can open up the elbows and you're gonna try to drop the chest. So the idea is that the belly later in one beautiful day, it's gonna touch the thigh. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. As we are coming up, inhale, I'm gonna take out the blanket and exhale, bringing the legs up. Okay, so now we're gonna ground the position in the sit bones again, but I will feel my tailbone also here. And lifting the legs up, we're gonna meet Navasana. Navasana is a great position to really bring consciousness to the front side of the body and to Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha. Stay there if you can stretch the legs, otherwise you may bend a little bit, but I would like you to release the support, no hands hanging on there or supporting, okay? Stay there, 5, 4, you may be shaking, 3, 2, 1. Look at this, this is the challenge. I'm gonna drop my lower back, not the shoulder blades.
lifting the arms around, still feeling the shoulder blades. You may cross your fingers behind the head, stay there, or you can have the arms straight over, breathing in and out. And you may be shaking all the way now. And then we're going to come up all the way in Navasana again. So you may bend your knees if you want to, and then if it's possible, you stretch up. Breathing in. Okay, I'm going to do this just one more time, okay? 2 times, just today, just for today. We bring the arms just behind the shoulder, the head. Open the chest, breathing. You may be shaking now. I hope so. And then we are coming up all the way to Navasana. Very good. We're gonna release forward. So cross your legs as you feel that is possible or comfortable, and drop your forehead. Feeling the breath through. And yeah, the time just flies. 30 minutes is quite a short class. So I would like to finish from this point. Of course, you can connect the classes that I'm giving to you. So they are just 30 minutes around. So if you want, you can do some of them together and one after the other, or create your own sequence because you are picking some positions from one or the other. But now we're gonna just stay still for a little while. Close your eyes. Breathing through. During this flow class, maybe you met this feelings that we are talking from the beginning. So give yourself a chance just to stay with this, understanding the power of the body, the potential of the body. We feel humble and grateful for the chance to connect with this energy. I feel grateful for the chance to connect with you. And I hope you enjoy and you give me some feedbacks. All right, so we keep in touch.